So today I'm going to be talking about how to know your best position. Now this video was inspired by watching my brother's team because it takes me back to when I was younger when, like in 5-a-side, 7-a-side, 9-a-side, where everyone's just playing everywhere. Everyone's switching positions here. The coach is changing everyone's positions. And while this is a good thing, it makes you more versatile. Once you get to like 11-a-side, it could leave you wondering, what's my best position? Like, where do I actually want to play for the foreseeable future? So today I'm going to be telling you how to find out what your best position actually is as a young footballer. Now the first point is literally just having a gut feeling and just finding out where you feel comfortable, sort of thing. So for me personally, I remember when I was young, I used to play at the back. I used to play centre back. And while I was good at centre back, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like I could offer the team more. I felt like I could give more to the team going forward. So I asked my coach, can I play higher up, sort of thing. And at first he played me on the wing because obviously in 7-a-side you can only. I wanted to play him in the centre midfield, but he played me on the wing because obviously the coach's son played in the centre and there was only one position to play centre mid. You know how that goes. So obviously the coach's son played there, so I had to play out right. And I like playing out right, but I always know I wanted to play in the centre. Then as soon as we got to 9-a-side, that's when I actually got to play in centre mid, and that's been my position for like the last 10 years. So yeah, literally, if you have a gut feeling that you want to play somewhere, literally just ask your coach, yo, can I try here? Can I play here? If it works, then great, you have your position. If it don't work, it's not that deep. You can always just go. You can always go back to your original position or where you feel more comfortable. So in my opinion, if you feel like I've been playing here for a long time. For example, me, I've been playing centre back for a long time, but I feel like I can push into midfield. I wanna give the team more going forward, type of thing. If you feel that way, just ask your coach, um, get him to give you a few games in there. If you're comfortable in there and he keeps you in there, great. And if he doesn't, you can always move back to centre back. There's no harm in, what I'm saying, trying different positions and just seeing where you feel comfortable. So that's the first point. If you've been stuck in a certain position for a long time, but you feel like you can give more going forward, then hey, just ask the coach. You want to move forward, or maybe you're an attacking player and you want to move back. You never know. So literally, if you feel you can do a better job in a different position, you just ask your coach. Yo, I want to play here. He gives you a run of games. If you play well, fine. If you don't, you just move back to the business. Move back to your original position. Like think about how many Pro Bowlers have changed positions drastically. Like Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale went from a left back to a right winger. Literally, he went from left back at Tottenham to right winger at Real Madrid. And at his peak, he was one of the best right wingers in the world. So there you go. If you ever feel like you can, because obviously he definitely felt like, yo, I can give more to the team going forward. So obviously at Spurs, I'm pretty sure he went to left mid, and then he went to Real Madrid. Right, he was a right winger, always cutting in on that left foot and just striking the ball. They even called him the cannon. So yeah, there you go. So if you ever want to change your position, if you feel somewhere deep inside that, yo, I can give the team more in this certain position, just ask your coach. There's no harm in asking. So that's my first point. If you feel in your gut that you want to play a different position, then just try it. You might as well just try it. See if you're comfortable. If you're comfortable, great. And if you're not, try a different position or just go back to the old one. Now, although I say that you should trust your gut, once you try that different position and let's say it doesn't work or it does work, then you have to the next point is you have to sort of assess your attributes and see where those attributes would best suit, which position those attributes would best suit. So for example, me, when I was young, I was never quick and I couldn't be asked, run up and down the line in like 5-a-side, 7-a-side, 9-a-side. So I knew that being a winger wasn't for me. I did the job there, it was cool, but I knew I never wanted to play outright. I didn't really want to, be doing stepovers on the wing, taking on my man every single time. So yeah, just running up and down the line, doing all of that. I always knew I wanted to be in the middle because I looked at my game. I was like, all right, cool. I can tackle and I can actually play passes. So obviously, that led to me playing like defensive midfielder. Getting the ball from the centre back, turning, passing, making crunching tackles. So yeah, literally just assess your attributes. Find out, okay, if you can shoot from all angles, then obviously you should be a striker. If you're a great 1v1 defender, then obviously you should probably play fullback. But obviously some people, what's it called? Even in my brother's team, you get certain players who are clearly defenders, but everyone sort of wants to play upfield, even though it's not really for them. So like for example, there's certain guys they're clearly fullbacks, like They're good in 1v1. They're good in 1v1 defending situations, but they can't really take on their man 1v1 like attacking wise. Like, you understand? So they're really a fullback, but they're forcing the winger thing, like, and it just doesn't work. Like I get everyone wants to have fun playing football. Like, I get it, it's cool, especially when you're young. You just wanna have fun, do skills, do all of that, just enjoy the game pretty much. But if you wanna progress, if you wanna advance, then you're gonna have to. Then in the matches, you're gonna have to show your best attributes basically. So if you're a great 1v1 defender, but you're up the pitch trying to do step overs, trying to get past your man, all of that, then you're not showing coaches, you're not showing the people watching, you're not showing them your best self basically. So even if that means you have to drop back from right wing to right back, at least you get to show your attributes. You get to show your 1v1 defender. You get to show that you have an engine on you, that you can go up and down. You can make those overlapping runs. You maybe have a good cross in you as well. So yeah, if you want to, as a young player, if you want to progress, you just have to capitalize on your what's it called, on your strengths basically. Just know your strengths and weaknesses. If you're great at heading, what's it called? Even if you're a striker, let's say if you're a striker, if you're great at heading and you're not good with the ball at your feet, then obviously don't always come feet all the time. Tell your teammates, yo, I need the ball. I need the ball. I need long balls over the top. If you're a quick player, then ask for the ball over the top instead of always come and shoot, come and shoot, come and shoot. Because obviously, your pace is your strength, and if you keep coming short for the ball, you're not showing people, this is what I'm good at. You're not showing people your pace. You may have pace, but no one's gonna know because you're never running in behind, you're never stretching the defender, you're never doing any of that. So yeah, literally just assess your attributes. See what position suits those certain attributes where you can actually show them, show your best self. And yeah, even what's it called? Even when you find that position, what type of striker are you, for example? What type of winger are you, for example? Are you a winger? You like to play one touch with your centre mid. You like to play. You like to do give and goes. Or you're a winger. You like to be direct. You like to go at your man, step overs. You love those 1v1 situations. So yeah, just think about your strengths, your weaknesses as a player, and then yeah, pick the position that where you can show off those strengths and sort of mask those weaknesses, hide those weaknesses, pretty much. So yeah, I feel like it's great to play many positions when you're young. Obviously, try out many positions, see what one's best for you, see where you feel most comfortable. But by the time you get to nine aside, sort of going into 11 aside, you should know your position, because if you don't know your position, then and the coach asks you, oh, what are your positions, and you start telling him, oh, I can play here, I can play here, I can play here. This is how certain people just end up becoming bench warmers, to be honest, because it's like the coach just sort of sees you as a utility man, like a James Milner sort of thing. Oh, if you say this to the coach, oh, I can play left back, but I can play right back, I can play centre mid. First of all, when you say that to the coach, it's almost like you don't feel confident. You don't feel confident in yourself. Like, you're not a specialist sort of thing. Whereas if you have the guy who says, I'm a wing, I can play left or right, then even to the coach, he's gonna think, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what type of player he is. This guy knows his strengths, his weaknesses. Whereas if you're rattling off 4 or 5 positions, then he's gonna be like, yo, what is this guy good at? Like, what is he? Is he good at everything? Or is he bad at everything? Like, the coach doesn't know, type of thing. So yeah, if you try to figure out your position at least by nine aside, because when you get to 11 aside, you need to sort of know your position, or you're just going to end up being one of them guys who the coach sort of throws you in. One game you're playing left back, the next game you're playing right mid, and obviously that's not good. That's not really good for your growth in terms of 11 aside, because you never get to like master your position. You don't know. There's certain nuances to certain positions. Let's say you play centre mid one week, then you're up front next week, then you're on the wing the next week. There's certain nuances, like let's take for example as a centre mid. There's certain things you need to know. You can't really come receive the ball with your back towards the game. You have to come at an angle, back foot, open up, and that's how you see the game. That's how you can find your next pass. That's how you can keep the game ticking. But if you're constantly playing in different positions, you're probably not gonna develop these nuances. You're probably gonna be making little mistakes in certain positions. Maybe you're striker one week, you're centre back the next week, or you're a winger one week and a centre back the next week. Maybe you get the ball at centre back and you're taking too many touches, you get caught on it. But a normal centre back knows, okay, I can't take too many touches on it. I just have to get it and pass it. But because you've been moving all around the pitch, you don't know these lessons, these nuances. Another example, like I said, you're moving everywhere, but you're playing centre back this week. You don't know the offside trap, so you keep playing you keep playing the striker onside, or you're a fullback. You're not looking across the line. because like I said, you haven't had that time to really gain the experience of that position. You've just been playing everywhere, so you don't really know as a fullback. Okay, I need to look across the line, see if I'm in line with my other defenders, and just play the other team offside. You're just going to be playing their strikers onside, and then everyone's going to get onto you. All the coaches are going to be like, yo, never play this guy again. And obviously, you don't want that. You don't want that for your progression. You don't want to be turning up every week and not playing, just sitting down. It's a waste of time. It's not helping you at all. So that's why I say, what's it called? Once you get to like 9 aside, 11 aside, know your position, master your position, because that'll be the best for your progression. You start knowing the nuances of your positions, what to do in certain situations, and yeah, it will just increase your confidence because you're like, this is my position. I've been here before. I know I've seen every sort of scenario in my position. I just know what to do, and it's just gonna breed confidence. And obviously, when you're confident, that's when you play your best. So that'll be my advice. I've been JT. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm out.